Klerrisa Custom Music presents Welcome to the Whiteboard. Today I discuss how to transpose modes. So let's get started. Modes are considered white note forms of scales. You can see we have a keyboard here with all the white note letters written on it. Before we get started, we just need one piece of intel. Tones and semitones. These are two terms related to movement on the keyboard. A tone means you move 2 steps on the keyboard. As you can see, you must include the black notes in this movement. A semitone is just 1 step. Every scale or mode has a movement pattern, and it is this information that we use in order to be able to transpose them. Let's get into the modes. There are 7 of them, and they all span 1 octave. So our C major scale is called the Ionian mode, and it has all the white notes from C to C. We then have the Dorian mode, all the white notes from D to D. Phrygian mode, all the white notes from E to E. The Lydian mode, all of the white notes from F to F. Mixolydian, G to G. Aeolian, A to A, which looks a lot like the A minor scale. And of course the Locrian, B to B. And this mode contains the diminished fifth from B to F. That's why it was considered the devil mode. So if we take the Ionian mode, this mode is all the white notes from C to C, and its movement pattern, which is written in red. Let me explain further. If we start on C, and we move a tone, we land on D, which is our first instruction from C to D needs to be a tone. If we move from D to E, we then get another tone. If we move from E to F, it is only 1 step, which is a semitone. We move F to G, which is a tone, G to A, which is a tone, A to B, which is a tone, and B to C, which is a semitone. So therefore the movement pattern of the Ionian scale or the C major scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. This movement pattern allows us to transpose this mode or scale. We just start on a different note and apply this pattern. That's why F major has a B flat and G major has an F sharp. So we use the same process in order to work out the movement pattern of the other modes. Let's take a look at the Dorian mode. If we start on D, we move from D to E. And D to E would be considered a tone. E to F would be considered a semitone. F to G, a tone. G to A tone. A to B a tone. B to C a tone. B to C a semitone. And C to D is a tone. So our pattern would end up looking like this. Tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, tone. So what happens if we start on a different note? Well, we just use the movement pattern to transpose the mode to start on a different note. This is what's called a transposed mode. So let's try and create one. Let's create an E transposed Dorian mode. So if we start on E, okay, we're going to need the tone and semitone movement pattern. According to the movement pattern, the first movement is a tone. It's in dark green. So if we start on E and we move a tone, we end up on F sharp. The next movement is a semitone, which is in yellow. If we move a semitone, which is 1 step, we land on G. If we move a tone, which is in red, we land on A. The next tone, which is blue, we land on B. The next tone is an orange. So if we move a tone, we go across to the white note and up to the black note. So we end up on C sharp. The next one is a semitone, which is in the purple, which takes us to D. And then the light green, we move another tone, which takes us to E. If we have transposed the mode correctly, it will start and end on the same note. So our E Dorian would be E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D, and E. Now you notice that we're using an F sharp and a C sharp, not a G flat or a D flat. And the reason for this is that we must continue the musical alphabet. So you can't have an E, a G flat and a G. That would mean you would have 2 G letters. You must have an E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So you must have one of each of the letters in order, travelling from E to E. Let's try one more for the video. Here's another example. Let's try creating the C Mixolydian mode. So the first thing we must do, step 1, write out the Mixolydian mode and find out the movement pattern. So in this case, the movement pattern is tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone. Step 2, we take that pattern and we use it to find the notes if the mode started on C. So we start on C, we move a tone from C, and we get to D. We then move a tone from D, and we land on E. We move a semitone from E, and we land on F. We move a tone from F, we land on G. So far it looks like a C major scale. We move another tone, and we land on A. But next we move a semitone. We land on B flat, because it's the next letter in the sequence. And then we move a tone, and we land on C. So our G Mixolydian would be, our C Mixolydian would be C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, and C. So it's an easy 3-step process. Identify the movement pattern, use the pattern to identify the new notes of the mode, and then write out the new mode. Thanks so much for watching. Welcome to the Whiteboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the Instagram account or Facebook. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.